We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Escapes the defender. And he returns this to the 22. On play action, May. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw, May. That's caught, Puka Nacua. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3. You talk about this Giant defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
To the air, May. Open man is Barner, the tight end. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. To throw, it's May. Flushed out right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll throw with May. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Puka Nacua, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Viking 18. Ready. Hot.
They'll start with a run by Tracy. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Check.
Ritter back to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. 3rd and 5.
Go. Seven Pirates. Ready.
Ritter. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about...
Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing here is May. And that one too high and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it'll be 3rd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical what we might see. A lot of short passes. See if they can generate some run after the cap.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Christian Watson, 59 yards. And the Seahawks are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. That one taken in by Neighbors. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bronco 80. Hey, smash. Go.
Here's Ritter. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Ritter now. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And down to the 7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Cougar 19.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw, Ritter. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are back within a score.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming. And that one makes it 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's May. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. On play action, here's Ritter. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw out wide to Walker. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 2. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. Of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Set.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because they're...
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker with career touchdown number 75. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they've wanted to attack.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
Ritter will set up to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Check, Panther.
Running left is Tracy. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Bates' kick is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
18
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. 3rd and 19.
Go. Hut, hut.
Ritter to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And some room to maneuver. Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the turnover sets it up, and then a touchdown run here on the ensuing play.
And Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing game on a quick change like this. They go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just called a running play looking to get a few yards, but he's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone. The end result, the exact same thing as going for it in the passing game.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Let's go. Hiking 18. Ready.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Set. Ready, ready.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield,
It could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they've bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll go again with Tracy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Point after here coming up. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Ready.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Ready! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Ritter from the gun. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at the 18. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Well, the Giants began playing all the way back in 1925. Almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go!
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
On the ready.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Check go.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set. Go.
It's Walker on the option. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On the set.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
Motioning Watson left. May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
Set. Get up.
From the gun, it's May. That's on target. Cooking and Phillip. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go now. Ready.
Walker now from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
When you call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Come on. Come on.
Walker. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Ready?
Now Ritter. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Tracy. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hup.
Ritter. Gets out of trouble. And he doesn't see a winner he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Set go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Running back sent in motion.
Go.
First down throw for May. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Barner's got it. It's complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pull out in front further, 13-zip. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounced bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Dragon 60. Go!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Ritter looking to throw. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
Second and 10 now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with third and long.
On the double. Ready? 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready?
To the air, third and long. Lays out left side and gets it. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. That just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Let's go. Check go.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Warrior 70. Go.
Here's Ritter. Neighbors with the catch. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Check.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's a two-score game early. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
Hut, hut.
Throwing here, Ritter. Pass is hauled in by the running back. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Ready, ready.
Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up first and 10 now inside the red zone. They send the tight end in motion. Working inside the red zone. Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
Ready, set.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go, set. Ready.
A handoff to Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss.
Talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet. Have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Now, on the ball. 18
Working
Cardinal,
quickly
18
here.
Cardinal. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal.
70 Lion. Hup.
Tracy. He's going to fight forward this game. Touchdown. The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
And now the Giants keeping the offense on the field. We've got a 2-point attempt coming up.
Riggs. Check go.
He's throwing for it. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Running left, here's Walker. And this is going to be a short carry that just reaches the 40. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Go.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They said they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring out 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be Giants football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Ritter to throw. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 39. Offense up to the line fast.
19 Lion. Ready.
Ritter setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Another try following the sack. Caught by Theo Johnson. They push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hup.
throw on third down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79 Bronco. Trap 60, trap 60. Check go.
Back to throw now. It's Ritter. He's got it to his running back.
Hustle, hustle.
We go quickly, trying to get set again.
Go.
They are throwing it again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Let's go.
They kick the running back in motion. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Back to the air. It's May. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third
Let's go
down
now.
here.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready?
To throw, here's May. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. There he is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Nevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Cowboy 80. Come on, set.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got room to roll here. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. The new stand. We've got to see what this flag is all about. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty.
Ready?
This offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the
60
field.
Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Ritter. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second and long.
Hawk 70. Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Nothing for them on the play, and it leaves them in a rough spot. Third and 15.
Ready?
Now Ritter. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football.
Ready up.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Hunt.
From the gun, it's May. Walker hauls it in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, and not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Metcalf there to bring it in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Bronco 80. Set. Hut, hut.
To the air yet again. May. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for Christian Watson that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42